Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Divine has told me that I should do a video for Divine Masculines right now. There's a lot of twin flames waking up, especially the Divine Masculine part of the twin flame union. So they just wanted me to pop in and do a short video on to basically help out the Divine Masculine a little bit. They've been going through a bit of a rough time lately, so just give them a little love. So one of the things that happens, I think, with the twin flame union is that us as Divine Feminines, we sometimes forget that the Divine Masculine is going through things just as much as we are, because we only have our path. We only have knowledge of our path, and no matter how much telepathy we have with our twin flame, or how much we connect with them in the 5D or in dream state or whatnot, we don't really know 100% what's going on in their heads or in their lives or that sort of thing. So today I'm just going to do an oracle reading. Just a 3-card spread feels the best. And then just see what Divine wants to tell you guys about what's going on. So one thing is that energies are really, really high. So definitely give yourself a lot of comfort right now. Everybody, I think, is kind of doing their best with all the energies that are going on. So give yourself what you need for comfort, 100%. For those watching, I am using the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I really love this deck, so I think I'm going to use it for a while. And yeah, so let's get to this spread. So 3 cards, please. Okay, so really good cards. First card is the Koala Spirit, and the little saying is Spirit has a plan. Second card is Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. And third card is the Groundhog Spirit, time to let go, which I think is very poignant for all of us right now. I'm just going to quick read the oracle messages and then see what Spirit has to say about it. Okay, so the first one, Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing on leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need, and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. We are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment. All gifts that are yours now, and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. What I get from this is, especially, masculines, males, you guys think that you have to do everything, that you have to be a provider for everybody, that you have to be the strong one, that you have to be everything at every moment. And the biggest thing is that you don't have to be. It's okay sometimes to be in that relaxation. I've been getting a lot of messages lately from Divine to let masculines know that they're enough. You are enough as you are. You don't have to be anything more than who you are at your core, balanced and simply within you. So I think that the koala spirit is definitely reminding you guys of that you guys are enough. So you don't need to have anything else. You don't need to do anything else. You just need to be your authentic self. And I know that it's not easy to do that. It's part of being vulnerable. And we all need to learn vulnerability in our lives. Vulnerability with other people, with ourselves. That I think goes hand in hand with authenticity. So just remember, guys, you are enough. And being still in that place of understanding that you are enough, that's when you can connect to divine, and that's when you can grow and transform into the best version of yourself. So yeah. The next card is Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Okay. The oracle message is, what seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from these experiences are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit. So what Divine is saying is that sometimes we go through stuff and that it causes us a lot of grief, but it causes us to grow. And we have these big transformation processes, but we either regret going through them or we wish things were different. We wish that the past was different. We wish that we made different choices. And quite honestly, going back to that point with the same knowledge that we had in that moment, we would make the same decision. And we only learn, we only get wisdom from going through these experiences. So it's not something, whether these lessons are big or small, it's not something, Divine is saying, don't throw it away. Don't throw away these experiences. Don't throw away these lessons, whether they came with a big upset of burning down your house, spiritually, or if they came with, the decision made things die out with a small whimper. So whether they cause big explosions or just small, like those small pop, whether they're huge fireworks or those little things that you can throw on the ground and causes a small snap, everything is a lesson. And everything is a lesson if you wish to view it that way. You can sit through life and decide all these things don't matter and all this stuff is just happening to me. Or you can take your power back and be like, okay, these are lessons that the Divine and I decided on doing, and I'm going to use it as a lesson. So I often find that even if I have a conversation with somebody for 5 minutes at the supermarket, there's a lesson in that. So it doesn't have to be that like somebody's screaming at me and causing conflict in my life and tearing down my reputation. It can be a 5-minute conversation. So everything that you've gone through, everything that you are, and everything that you have been is all to build you up to be the highest version of yourself. So don't ever, especially men, I think they don't celebrate the fact that you're able to go through these transformation. Like, don't kind of push it under the rug and be like, oh, it is what it is, whatever. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, I have an older brother, and he sometimes, instead of celebrating himself, he's just like, whatever, I just went through it and it's fine and it's done now. And it's like, no, you need to give yourself that praise. You need to give yourself those accolades to remind yourself that you've come a long way. And yeah, definitely something that I think, like, us as a collective divine feminine, we sometimes forget how far you guys have come and how much you guys have to get through to meet us at the halfway point, to meet us at connection. So don't ever let anybody or yourself not give you praise praise for what's deserved. Yeah, you guys are really strong and going through a lot. So yeah, thank you for doing the work. And yeah, thank yourself for doing the work. And it goes, Divine's talking to me about forgiveness now too. So here's the thing. No matter what journey you're on, no matter what you've done in life, no matter what choices you've made or what you're doing now, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for whatever came through, whatever's coming through now, whatever choices you made. We all only have the information that we have in the moment that we make choices. So going back to what I said, like, you can go back to the same moment, but having the same information, you're going to make the same choice. So forgive yourself for not knowing what you don't know or what you didn't know. You know, it's a lot of divine masculines wake up to this journey and are like, oh my God, what have I been doing all my life? Like, why did I make this choice and why did I make that choice? It 100% is all divinely planned. The universe always has your back. The universe is always showing you the right path. So ultimately, it might have been a detour, but again, there's a lesson in all those detours. Don't beat yourself up so much. And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive your divine feminine for anything that happened between you two. Forgive the universe for this journey. I know it's difficult sometimes to remember that that we all agreed to this. We all agreed to having these experiences. So whatever package they came in was right for you at the time. So forgive yourself and celebrate yourself. Celebrate everything that you have gone through and how great it made you in this moment now. And then I think that goes hand in hand with our last card, the Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Yeah, I think that, I definitely think that goes hand in hand. Okay, so Oracle message is, endings lead to beginnings and death is a part of life. So Groundhog Spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When Groundhog Spirit appears, it is a sign there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born. Something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats into his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good, so let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form and will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. Beautiful message from Spirit, and especially for now. We are now in the Taurus new moon, and we're well into spring, so with Beltane just a few days ago. So beautiful message of letting things go. And it's really up to your discernment to decide what you need to let go of. But the big thing I think Spirit was in there that Spirit wants you to know is just release resistance to it. Change can be hard sometimes. It can be extremely difficult. It can be extremely scary. But it's well worth it. You know, it's one of those things that when we clear out, like when we have a garage sale, when we clear out things, we make room for new things to come into our lives and amazing things. So when you release resistance to, you know, these things that you need to let go, whether it's an addictive behavior or a karmic relationship, or just the thinking that you're not enough. You know, you might be in a perfect relationship for you, but you feel like you're not enough for the other person, or you're not enough for yourself, you know, or just thinking that you're not worthy of love. Maybe it's just a thought process that needs to go. So it doesn't necessarily mean you need to change everything in your life. It might just be the way that you're thinking about yourself and your life and your path. So release the resistance, and, you know, going back to the koala card, like, you are enough. So release resistance, get into some silence and some balance. Or if silent meditation is not for you, go out for a walk and, you know, ask Divine to help you out with things. So ask Divine, ask your guides, ask your angels, whatever you feel comfortable showing up for you. And just talk it out with them. You know, see what you need to let go of for these new amazing things to come in your life. I feel like there's a lot of abundance around us right now, but we really need to release the resistance to it. So I'm not just talking about finances when I say abundance. It can be abundance of love, abundance of self-confidence, abundance of divine, abundance of like connection with people. It can be pretty much anything. So definitely take care of yourselves, Divine Masculines, and remember that everything is here to support you. You just need to let it in. So release that resistance, flow with the river, and decide, you know, to love yourself. It really comes back to that. So what can you do today to love yourself? Is that releasing resistance? Is that going on a walk, meditating, you know, cooking yourself good food, or going out and eating pizza and ice cream? You know, that is up to your discernment. So take care of yourself. Remember that this is a time of great purge right now. A lot of energy is going on. So yeah, take care of yourself, and flow with the river is what they're telling me. You know, just flow with the river. They're telling me that you guys have got this. You know, you just need to release resistance, and don't we all? So I love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.